two champions in the ring. Joining us at the broadcast booth for this match, the man from the Yukon, Rugged Rich King.
Thank you so much for having me here. Here to watch a great match against Danny Evans and Mitch Clarke. Obviously, I have a big vested interest in this one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Mitch Clarke and Danny Evans. Danny Evans, the newly crowned Ripper champion, and Mitch Clarke, of course, the current MPW heavyweight champion. Seems to want to show us his dance moves rather than actually doing some wrestling. I don't know what that's all about.
Mitch does what he does best. He gets in your head by making you think that he's some kind of fool. Rich, you can attest to that. You played around a lot during your match. I do have to admit, you took him to the limit. You should have had that match if not for some interference by your friend.
Absolutely. You know, Mitch likes to get in people's heads. So you can already tell there's a little bit of mind games from Mitch, but Mitch is no slouch.
Absolutely. Okay, so this match started off fairly quickly there. A little bit of an exchange where Mitch, a little slap to the face of Danny Evans, disrespecting Danny. But you know, he better watch out. Danny's a big, strong young man, and his talent level has just gone up and up as I've been watching him. So he could give Mitch a run for his money.
Yeah, Danny's intensity has picked up over the last couple of months. You can tell with the Ripper side of things that hardcore matches are bringing out the best out of him. So it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with Mitch when it's not a no DQ match.
Absolutely. Quick pin there by Danny. That was a beautiful clothesline, and you know, he does have a much rougher attitude. He doesn't. He's shown right there where he's going to take a few boots to Mitch and then put him in the corner and go straight after him. He's not letting up.
Danny's a fighter. Mitch is a wrestler. There's a reason why Mitch is the MPW heavyweight champion. No disrespect to you, Rich, but he is better than pretty much the whole roster. And Danny knows how to fight, granted, but this is a wrestling match for the MPW Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, not some hardcore match for some Ripper title.
Okay, and going for a quick pin again, only a count of two. Danny Evans is so far showing a little bit of control in this match, but that can change quickly. Mitch can make things happen quickly, so you can't take anything for granted.
You can't give Mitch a second. If you give him a second, he's going to get right back on his game. He's a high-end athlete.
That's for sure, that's for sure. But Danny Evans giving him a tour of the ring turnbuckles all the way around the ring. One more to go, and he'll have gone all the way around the world. But no, blocked it with his foot. And manages to complete the circuit.
Danny, he's a great intensity, like you guys are saying, but Mitch has been MPW for a very long time. There's a reason for it.
Once again, so far, the only pin attempts have been by Danny. He's gotten counts of 2-3 times now, so he's definitely, if he can end this quickly, it'd be to his advantage, but we'll see.
See, I give Mitch all the credit in the world. He's been MPW champion for over a year, but every time he's stepped in the ring with me, he's had to cheat to keep that title. So I will go off on a limb and say that Mitch, he might be great, but he's not the best like me.
And there you have it.
I hear you, Rich, but you know what? That's the difference. You're a great wrestler, you're an amazing technical wrestler, you're on the top of the game, but Mitch has always managed to come out on top because he has that little bit of an extra edge. Maybe you can learn something from Mitch Clarke.
Maybe I can.
Okay, well, so still Danny Evans stays in control of the match, whips Mitch into the corner, follows it up with a big clothesline. That really crumpled Mitch. Mitch makes his way out of the ring, rolls out of the ring. Might not be a bad idea for him to stay out there and take advantage of the opportunity to catch his breath a little bit.
He is the ring veteran, he's taking his time. Danny's making a mistake by letting him take his time.
Absolutely. He's been all over Mitch this match. He's dominated this match. You can't give Mitch this kind of time because it's only going to be worse. Yeah, you was off the long.
So, not quite sure where Mitch thought he was going, but Danny's not letting him go. This is not gonna.
It's not going to turn out well for someone.
It is not. All right, once again, we see a match. Oh, and a big rake to the eyes. That'll slow you down quick.
Greatest
What's
move in
going on
wrestling, rake
here?
to the eyes.
Okay, so Mitch Clarke getting warned.
See, again, mind games from Mitch.
Absolutely. So,
Oh, complete disrespect there. That's exactly the kind of man Mitch is.
you know, I mean, that's the why the fans don't care much for Mitch, right? I mean, everybody respects his ability, but when you treat people like that, when you have that kind of attitude, it's very, very hard to like someone like that.
Q, you've never been on top for so long as Mitch has, as long as Mitch has. He's been on top of his game here in MPW, in every other ring he's fought in. He is simply better. When you're better than everyone, you don't need to show the respect.
Ooh, big move by Danny Evans. So
That's
Mitch,
what he needs.
absolutely. So Mitch took a big hit to the ring apron. Danny Evans rolls back into the ring and decides to get back out. Referee was just making sure that everyone was okay. But more of this match has as much of this. Oh wow! Man, oh man, that had to hurt.
Again, this is Danny's element. This is a brawl. This is where he excels. It's not in the ring. It's not the technical side of things. He's not giving Mitch that time to breathe.
But if he gets disqualified or counted out, Rich, just like every other championship, he's not going to become the championship.
Oh, that one was right on the shoulder.
He might win the match, but he's not the champion.
So, Danny Evans, yeah, you know, there's part of me that almost expects Danny to reach under the ring and grab a clock to smash on his head.
I think he knows better at this point, but that might just be instinct from the other matches.
Absolutely. Wow. Backbreaker right on the outside.
Well, Mitch is definitely in trouble here.
We don't have padding around that ring. That's a tough fall right there.
Absolutely. That is concrete floor covered by a small vinyl tile, so there's no give there. Okay.
This crowd is firmly behind Danny.
Okay, so can Danny do it?
It's taking too much time. You can't give Mitch this much time.
See, the crowd's behind the Danny, but all these monkey kicks are distracting him. And look. Beautiful move by Mitch. Great chop block into Danny while his back was turned, playing to the mantra kicks. That's the problem. That's why you don't become a fan favorite. You go in the ring, and you give the intensity, and you win the match.
It's not a popularity contest, you're right. Mitch gets results, and he does it by any means necessary.
And definitely is a very opportunistic wrestler. So when the opportunity presents itself, he is very good at taking advantage of the opportunity. Whether they be breaking the rules or not, he takes advantage of opportunities.
Mitch is like a right now. He is just tearing at Danny. He's going to destroy that knee, and that suplex had tons of impact.
That was a big snapping suplex. Can he get the pin here? No. Danny Evans kicks out on this one. Still lots of gas left in the tank of Danny. He's a big, strong young man. What do we got here? And a big chop. The tide is turned in this match, and Mitch Clarke has gained control. He looks like he wants to go after that leg again.
And there it is, bending the rules.
He's got a 5 count, Mitch. Rich, you know that. He's got a 5
Absolutely.
count. But he's, like you said, he's turning that body part. Veteran move, take a body part, wear it down, and break your opponent down one piece at a time.
Pick them apart.
Goes for the pin again. No, does not get the pin. Only a count of 2.
Danny must have pissed Mitch off because he's not dancing anymore. He's just damaging Danny.
And just a plain old chokehold there. Being warned by the ref.
Uses the full 5 count, again, just taking every advantage he can. But it's all illegal right now, right? You can't fault the guy.
And once again, so these chokes are slowly starting to wear Danny down. He's not so quick to his feet and takes a big forearm to the back. Gets rolled over by Mitch. What's he got here? Is he going to he's going after that leg again.
See, what Mitch is doing is so smart because he's picking apart Danny's leg, but he's also reducing the airflow into his body. So now not only can he not catch his breath, but that leg's got to hurt every single time he's trying to walk, every time he tries to run, anything he's trying to doing. He's out of gas and he's out of a limb. He's in a big disadvantage here. Mitch is firmly in control, I'd say. Look at this lackadaisical submission attempt.
You take out that foundation, the house is going to fall.
And takes the time to blow a kiss to one of his fans in the audience. Hard to believe anyone in the audience is cheering for Mitch Clarke, but I guess to each their own.
Secretly, all the Munchie Cakes love Mitch because he's a and they know he's better than them.
So a
Huge suplex.
big German suplex there. Can he get the pin? Oh, he had that cinched in really big though, so he's working after this. It's he's got to start wondering what it is that he's going to do next. Once again, he goes straight for that choke.
There's a little bit of frustration in Mitch right now. You can tell he was really counting on Danny not kicking out there.
All right, so he's arguing with the ref now, playing games again. And Ref Peter keeping good control of this match. Good job on Ref Peter, making sure that that Mitch doesn't get away with too much.
Mitch is in control of this match. He's just measuring for every movement.
So Danny's fighting back, trying to turn this around. Few blows to the midsection. What do we got? Belly to belly suplex. Wow.
It's a move Mitch likes to use a lot, the belly-to-belly suplex, and he smashes people through that canvas. I've been on the receiving end of that a couple times. See how he doesn't go for the pin, though? He's just trying to work him a little bit more. He's just trying to break him down.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that could have been a mistake. He maybe could have got a pin there, but it's hard to say. Sometimes, it just seems like Mitch wants to inflict pain, and that's more his choice rather than actually going for the win when he can get it.
Could be a big mistake here.
Flying clothesline.
Took the risk and it paid off. Knocked Danny down with a beautiful flying clothesline. He's taking his time with it.
And here's that mind game again, right?
No respect for Danny at all. I love it.
No respect at all, but again, he's firmly in control. You have to earn respect in that MPW ring.
Okay, so is that a nipple twister that he's executing there, or is he just pulling on some chest here?
Just embarrassing him at this point.
That's a classic submission move from the 30s, you guys. That's an original wrestling move.
Okay.
That's how learned Mitch Clarke is.
Well, it's insult to injury, that's for sure.
If it worked the first time, here we go for a second time.
Not that time.
There it is.
Beautiful. Goes for the quick pin. No. Kick out by Mitch Clarke.
Almost out of instinct, he hits that Urganagi.
Okay, so fans doing their best to help Danny Evans get fired up. He's got to get some fire in his belly here because otherwise this match is not gonna turn out the way he wants it. It's been out of his control so far.
See how this knee holds up.
And you can see he's limping, so drop kick, wow.
Scratch that, the knee's looking good.
Don't see Danny execute those controls very often, but he did a good job there. And
Great Samoan drop with Danny.
can he get no?
Way
Wow,
too lax
that
on the
was
pin.
close.
Way too lax on the pin.
He had to get that deeper. That's exactly right.
You got to get right in there if you're going to pin a guy the caliber of Mitch Clarke.
You're not going to win on a pin like that, that's for sure.
Okay, so Danny's got some pretty powerful aerial moves. And it's taken him a little bit of time. It's maybe a little longer than he should be taking. Let's see.
Again, this is where Mitch worked it. It's the knee, it's the air. It's taking too long. And it pays off for Mitch.
He's moving a little
Smart
slower.
bad move.
Moving a little slower, giving Mitch a chance to get a breather and get up to be able to capitalize.
So Danny's stuck up at the top right now. Got hit where it hurts and just kind of left vulnerable at the top rope. Takes a slap to the face.
Complete disrespect.
5 fingers to the face of Danny.
See, one thing that people don't think about when Mitch is in that ring, his endurance is incredible. Just when you think he's out of it, he's right back on top of you, just like that.
Okay, yeah, no doubt about it. Okay, well, apparently Mitch needs a copy of the rule book again. Maybe the commissioner will give him a copy of the rule book. Apparently he needs one. But if he can execute a big suplex here, wow, this could be over. Oh, right from the top. Oh, unbelievable.
Great superplex by Mitch on Dangerous Danny.
This might be it.
Okay,
taking
he's
his
rolling
time,
over. He's got the hook. No,
Wow.
that was close.
Respect on Danny for kicking out of that. There's not a lot of guys that are going to kick out of that.
I think there was just instinct there. He just knew and was able to kick out.
We know Danny's tough, but I think the frustration will just make Mitch that much madder and make him take out that much more pain and aggression on Danny Evans.
He's taking off the tape here. What's he got in mind?
Okay, well, and once again, using the tape for choking. Don't know what kind of game he's trying to play there. It's
He's trying to distract the ref.
You know, for a guy with the talent and skill that Mitch Clarke has, these types of games really should be beneath a man like that.
You've obviously never been a winner. When you're better than everybody else, you have a little bit of swag. You have that bit of cockiness and arrogance because you deserve to have it.
Okay, so what do we got here? There's a
Slam.
scoop and a slam. Moving him over. Looks like he might be setting him up for something.
And you're 100% right when you say that aggressiveness. The games that he plays, he's earned that for himself. He finds himself in these positions. You know, if somebody could match what he could do, he wouldn't be playing that much.
Wow, flying elbow way off the top.
Nailed him
Circa
perfectly.
Macho Man.
Absolutely. I was seeing shades of Macho Man. And a kick out by Danny Evans. Wow.
A little bit wobbly up top, so you got to wonder if Mitch is starting to wear out or if he's just uncomfortable up top.
You don't see him go to the top very often, so certainly not as in his wheelhouse as it is for a guy like yourself, Rich. But he's got, it's not really a sleeper, just a chin lock there. Danny Evans.
Danny's fighting back.
Getting to his feet. Throws a few shots into the midsection. Beautiful upper body suplex to turn this around.
Yeah, beautiful back suplex. Great way to get out of that. Create that separation. Now he needs to take advantage of it. Oh, Mitch right back on it.
That took a lot out of both of them, but Mitch, like you said, right back on it.
And here it is. He's in a sleeper this time. You know, I've been seeing the sleeper a little bit more lately. Just haven't seen a match finish it with it like it was in the old days.
People have found a way out of it, right? That's the biggest thing. You watch this tape. That's why I'm out here watching Mitch. They need to know how to get out of these things next time we step in the ring.
Okay, Danny Evans seems to believe he can finish this off. And, you know, if he can execute a big move, oh, pile driver. He finished off a match last month with a move like that, but no.
What was that?
What is that?
Oh, low blow from Mitch.
Oh, the ref was distracted. Oh, my goodness.
Genius.
Mitch had a foreign object and just threw it out there. I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Did you see how he manipulates not just his opponent, but how the referee?
Yeah.
He's just a master in that ring.
And it's a bloody disgrace, is what it is.
You're just jealous.
It's disgusting as a wrestler. He has no respect for the rules.
Okay, what's he setting up? Is this the old shake, rattle, and roll? It's hard to say. There's a lot of moves he can do from here. Decides to just lay some forearms to his back, and here comes a big neck breaker. Can he execute it? No! Danny with a nice reversal. Tucks under the close.
Oh, right back into that choke. He's got it deep.
So this time the sleeper really...
This is deep, guys.
Danny's got nowhere to go. He's right in the middle of the ring.
Danny's right in the middle. He has all of Mitch on him.
Mitch has his legs wrapped around him.
He needs to hold his back if he has any chance.
Okay, well, so far so good. The fans really trying to get him fired up. His arm is going down, though.
He's fading. Mitch might have this here.
The ref's checking him. Is he going to check his arm? He's going to check his arm pretty soon here.
He's out. He's out. That's it.
Oh, no!
Choked
Oh,
by
no.
magnificent Mitch Clarke.
He's not releasing it.
What's going on here? This gets very, very dangerous. What's going to happen here? They've got these. They're getting some
Security in
help.
the ring. Again, it just shows that Mitch doesn't care.
And here comes Lumberjack Larry. And he's going to break it up. He's got a bone to pick with all of this.
What is Larry going to learn? He's always stepping in other people's business. This is exactly what happened.
Oh.
Fans throwing crap in the ring.
Okay, so Lumberjack Larry Woods and Danny Evans is out cold in the middle of the ring.
What does Larry have to do with anything? Larry needs to mind his own business. He cost you the title last show, and now look what he did. He came out here to put his nose in his business. His obsession with Mitch Clarke is just getting out of control. Mitch is the champion. He beat Danny fair and square. This is ridiculous.
He's trying to cut in line exactly what he's trying to do. Sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay, so Danny Evans barely back to his feet. So
Oh yeah, everything's best friends when it's after.
See? And Danny lost, and Larry's his friend. And he cost the match to BQ the other week. He cost the match again. Larry is a cancer.
I would
You're
love
better
to
off without him, man. Better off without him.
I'm starting to think you're right.